The following is a HennessyHendo production. It includes excerpts and material from my vast collection of books and general knowledge. My collection spans many centuries and millennia. I upload as I have time, but the sheer volume is just so immense. It would do the people of the world good to listen to some actual classics or educate themselves on all manner of topics from fictional books to philosophy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Eugenics is a social and scientific movement that emerged in the late 19th century with the goal of improving the genetic quality of the human population. Rooted in the idea of applying selective breeding principles from agriculture to human beings, eugenics has had a controversial and often dark history, marked by abuses, unethical policies, and its eventual rejection by mainstream science and society. In 1903, German physician Wilhelm Schallmayer published a seminal work titled Vererbung und Auslese im Lebenslauf der Völker, Heredity and Selection in the Course of the Life of Nations. This publication is considered one of the foundational texts in the field of eugenics, particularly within the German context. Author background: Wilhelm Schallmayer, 1857 to 1919, was a pioneering figure in German eugenics. Trained as a physician, he was deeply influenced by the rapid advancements in genetics and evolutionary biology during his time. Schallmayer's work aimed to apply scientific principles to social policy, with the goal of improving the genetic health of populations. Content overview. In Vererbung und Auslese, Schallmayer explores the implications of heredity and natural selection on human societies. He argues that modern civilization, through medical advancements and social welfare, inadvertently allows individuals with hereditary weaknesses to survive and reproduce, potentially leading to the degeneration of the population's genetic quality. Key themes. 1. Impact of modern medicine. Schallmayer contends that while medical interventions save lives, they also enable the survival of individuals with genetic defects, which could be passed on to future generations. 2. Social welfare and natural selection. He discusses how social support systems might interfere with natural selection by supporting those who might not have survived without such aid, thereby affecting the genetic makeup of the population. 3. Call for eugenic measures. Schallmayer advocates for the implementation of eugenic policies to counteract these trends, suggesting measures such as selective breeding and sterilization to enhance the genetic quality of the populace. Influence and legacy. Schallmayer's work significantly influenced the eugenics movement in Germany and beyond. His ideas contributed to the development of policies aimed at controlling reproduction to improve genetic health, which later culminated in more extreme and unethical practices during the Nazi era. Critical reception. While Schallmayer's work was initially regarded as a scientific approach to social issues, it has since been critically examined for its ethical implications and the role it played in justifying human rights violations under the guise of genetic improvement. Vererbung und Auslese stands as a pivotal work in the history of eugenics, reflecting early 20th century attempts to merge genetics with social policy. Its legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of applying scientific theories to social engineering without ethical considerations. Origins of eugenics. 1. Term and concept. The term eugenics was coined in 1883 by Francis Galton, a British scientist and cousin of Charles Darwin. Galton defined eugenics as the science of improving the stock, advocating for interventions to encourage reproduction among individuals with desirable traits, positive eugenics, and discourage it among those with undesirable traits, negative eugenics. 2. Influence of Darwinism. Inspired by Darwin's theory of natural selection, Galton believed that human traits like intelligence, morality, and health were hereditary and could be improved through controlled reproduction. Early eugenicists combined evolutionary theory with ideas of social reform, seeking to address issues like poverty, crime, and disease. Development and spread. 1. Early supporters. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, eugenics gained support among scientists, intellectuals, and policymakers in Europe and North America. It was often presented as a progressive, humanitarian effort to alleviate societal problems. 2. Scientific basis. Eugenicists relied on emerging fields like genetics and heredity, but their understanding was often flawed and simplistic. Traits such as intelligence or criminality were assumed to be hereditary, often without scientific evidence. 3. Positive versus negative eugenics. Positive eugenics, encouraging fit individuals, for example, those perceived as healthy, intelligent, or moral, to reproduce through incentives like tax benefits or public recognition. Negative eugenics, discouraging reproduction among unfit individuals, for example, those with disabilities, mental illness, or criminal records, through sterilization, marriage restrictions, or segregation.
Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out other series including 10-minute synopses or complete audiobooks on HennessyHendo on YouTube. Improve your vocabulary. Be more fun at parties. Increase your knowledge. Become a literary master like Hendo.